Hey guys, my name is Naomi and welcome to the video. And today we're going to be doing a monochromatic Christmas tutorial, but it won't be a voiceover. I'm filming this intro because I have a very special announcement for you guys. There will be giveaway number 2 going on my channel. So for this giveaway, what you will win is the LA Colors Eye Struck Smoky palette, which looks like this, and the Velvet Matte Lip Collection by Wet n Wild. So all you have to do to enter this giveaway is you have to click on the link below and enter, and you will be, if you follow the prompts, you will be automatically entered into the giveaway. So good luck to everybody, and let's jump into the video. Alright guys, jumping into the tutorial. I already have my eyebrows done and my eyelids primed. If you guys want to have an eyebrow routine, we can do that. Just let me know in the description, in the comments. So we're going in with the Kylie Cosmetics Burgundy palette, and I'm starting off with the shade Beach as my transition color, and I'm just blending that in the crease a little high up because we're going to be using a couple colors here. And just heads up, this video is going to be a little all over in the place. It was 3 in the morning, and you know, things get crazy at 3 in the morning. So I'm blending this in. I'm packing quite a bit of shadow on because I am going to go in with darker colors. Sadly, the camera doesn't pick up as much as I would like it to, but this look is a lot deeper, and it is very red. The camera throws it off and it shows it a little more brown than I would have liked it to, but if you can see in the thumbnail, that is how it actually looks. And then I'm going in a little lower with the shade Burgundy, and I'm just gonna blend that into the crease just a little lower than I did with the shade Beach. You guys, it's been a crazy week. I'm finally out of classes, and this video is going up a little later than I expected, but it took me a while to get around to this voiceover. So I'm excited that I'm doing this, and I'm continuing to blend this eyeshadow. Now I'm going in with the shade Brick, I believe it's called. And I'm just going to be placing that in the outer corners just to darken up the outer corners, just so it's not too light. And we're going to be placing that in the outer V and blending it a little bit. Also, you guys, mind you that this look is more for the natural girls, but you can spice it up and do whatever you want with it. If you want to put lashes, use black liner, use like a bold lip. You can do whatever you want with it. And then next, I'm using the ColourPop Super Shock eyeshadow in the shade Erotic, I believe it is. And I'm just placing that on my lid. And as you guys will see, using those shadows with a brush sometimes doesn't work as you expect it to. So I think my favorite way to use the Super Shock eyeshadows is with my fingers. It just works the best for me. So I'm taking some with my fingers and putting it on my lids and kind of blending it in with my finger. I will go back and blend my shades with the brush later on, but I just find that works best for me. Now I'm going in with the brush, because it seems like when you apply initially with your finger and then you go in with the brush, it picks up more color than if you go straight in with the brush. So I'm using the brush to kind of add more precise lines with it and be more precise on my application. So that is that. Okay, and you guys, I was feeling myself at 3 a.m. Yes, I was. And now I'm going in back with the shade Beach that I use as my transition shade, and I'm going back and I'm blending everything together. This makes a big difference, you guys, going back with that transition shade and blending everything out. And then now I'm going and reapplying that red shade, because as you guys know, when you go in and you blend your shadows together, sometimes you lose a little bit of that lid color, and I just want to emphasize the red because I wanted to do a very monochromatic look, and the red was the main color in this look, and that is what I'm going for. And so I just want to make sure that that lid color, you guys, I'm not making any sense, but you get the point. Now I'm going to go in with a wing liner, and I'm going to use the ColourPop gel liner and Overboard, I believe it's called. I will confirm that in the description box because I currently don't have these items with me. But I went for a more bronzy liner, more brownish bronzy liner, because I didn't want to be too bold with this look. But you can go in with black liner if you prefer. I just didn't feel like doing it with this look specifically. I just thought, for me personally, I think the bronze liner looks better, and it reminds me more of the holidays. So you can do whatever you want. I also have a silver liner, and I feel like that would be very, very, very pretty with this look, but I didn't have it on hand at the moment. But that's another option that you guys could go for. And you guys, you're gonna see me make some ugly faces. You guys know makeup faces can be so horrendous sometimes, and I apologize for those faces, because sometimes I look over these videos and I'm like, oh yeah, and I got my guys, this was the worst thing that happened to me. I was putting on the liner and my eyes got watery. Like, they were just like, no, not today, it's 3 in the morning, you need to be asleep. Yeah, that happened. And I was feeling in such the Christmas spirit. I had my antlers on and I was dancing, I was listening to Christmas music. I was happy. It was a good time in my life. Now I'm not making any sense, but you guys get the point. So right here, we're just gonna finish up the liner, and then we're gonna move on to the next step. Alright, and now I'm going in with the Neutrogena Clear Skin foundation, I believe. I will list the shade in the description box, but because I currently, like I said, don't have that on hand, but I will make sure I include that in the description box. And I'm just going in with a wedge that I got from Marshalls, I believe. I got like a pack of Marshalls. Are you kidding me? I got a pack of sponges from Marshalls, and I just dampen them, and I just use it to apply my foundation, just because I'm on a college student budget and I really can't afford to buy a beauty blender. But I think it works pretty well. They're very squishy. They're not hard. They're not hard to work with. I think they do a very, very good job at applying your foundation. So I would say if you're on a budget, go check out those wedges from Marshalls, dampen them, and apply your foundation, and you tell me if it works, boo. You tell me, because I think it does. But you guys, on a side note, I realized that day that I was filming this video that this foundation is really not my favorite. Like, I have really dry patches around my nose, and it looked terrible. Like, you can't see on camera obviously, but it looked terrible, you guys. And I just, if you have dry skin, I would say I wouldn't recommend it. But if you have oily skin, maybe it'll be like, it looks nice in every other area except there where I have dry patches. So that's just a disclaimer for people out there with dry skin. So then I went in with the Wet n Wild concealer in the shade medium, and I put that under my eyes and, you know, highlighting my face with the concealer, and I'm blending it in with the same sponge I used to do my foundation. And that is what I'm doing. Back to the sponge talk. Yeah, you guys, please let me know if those work for you. Honestly, I've never owned a beauty blender. If you guys think I need that in my life, please let me know. I am going in now with the Wet n Wild contour palette, and I believe it's in there's 2 different ones. I think this one is Dulce de Leche. And I'm going in with the contour shade, you could say. And I'm really just being sloppy with this, and I'm applying it everywhere because that's just how we do in this channel. I'm going to go in and kind of straighten it up a little bit here in a little bit. But I get really sloppy with it. I just kind of put it where it usually goes. I'm not very precise with it. I will be doing it on my jawline and under my chin because well, obviously you want to shape your face, and under my chin is just, I feel like I have a double chin, and contouring it really does make a difference, believe it or not. So for those people who have trouble with that, try it. Maybe it works for you. Hopefully, if it works for me, I hope it works for you. It's a really good hack. I didn't know about it until I was watching another YouTuber. I don't know if you guys know her, but she's one of my favorites. Her name is Bella Fiore. I don't want to pronounce it wrong, but I believe that is how you pronounce it. And she did that, and I was like, wow, where have I been? Like, how did I not know this? Well, anyways, I'm going in with the highlighting shade in that same contour palette by Wet n Wild, and I am just cleaning up that contour. And now I'm going in with a clean brush just to blend everything out. I don't want it to look splotchy or muddy or anything like that. So I just went back and cleaned up under my eyes and then blended everything out. So now I'm going in with the Kylie Cosmetics loose highlighter. I forget what they're called, but that one is in the shade Santorini, and that highlighter is everything, you guys. If I can recommend one thing from Kylie Cosmetics as a whole, is those loose highlighters. You pay like 14 bucks for it, and I mean, I don't think you really ever will go through a whole little jar of those, because it's a loose highlighter. You only need a little bit, and it gives you extreme shine. It just looks so pretty. And I think for the holidays, if you're looking for a very, very, very intense highlighter that you can see from far away, I would say one of those would be the best to go. And I mean, it's $14. I think it's very comparable to some drugstore highlighters, because first of all, there isn't that many that are good in the drugstore, and second, they're pretty pricey. The drugstore prices are getting a little up there. So I would say that if I was making a choice, I would go for those. So now I'm cleaning up that under there, and we're moving on to under the eyes, and I'm going back with that same transition color in the shade Beach, and I'm just rubbing that across my lower lash line and using that to give a little bit of emphasis to my eyes, because I usually, honestly, I just put mascara on my lower lash line, but I find that it looks bare when I look back and, you know, look at pictures. I'm like, it doesn't complete the look the way that it does if you actually put shadow on your lower lash line. So then I'm going in with the Neutrogena mascara. I think it's called the Healthy Volume. You guys, do not buy this mascara. It does absolutely nothing. I can't believe I have such bad experience with Neutrogena. Like, I just cannot find an item that actually works for me. This mascara does absolutely nothing. And mind you, I have no eyelashes, so I have eyelashes, don't get me wrong, but they are so short. They're so light. You can barely see them. And I need a mascara that is gonna do something. Like, it's gonna make me see a difference. I don't see a difference with this mascara. I don't know about you guys, but I personally do not see a difference when I wear this mascara. So if you guys have any recommendations for good mascara for somebody that has short, thin lashes, please, please, please let me know, because this isn't doing anything for me, and this is currently the only one I have. So yes. And now we are moving on to the inner corner, and I'm going back in with that same Kylie Cosmetics highlighter in Santorini, and I'm using it in my inner corners because I want to make this look pop. And you know, for the holidays, you gotta be a little extra, so I'm making sure that this look pops with the inner corner highlight. And by the way, this shade, this highlighter in the red eyes looks stunning. So if you guys have anything similar to recreate this look, I guarantee you that you guys would love it. Now for the lip color, you guys, this was not the color I was going for. I sat down to film, and when I was actually looking for the color I intended to use, I could not find it. So the one I was initially wanting to use was the Maybelline matte lipstick in the tube lipstick in the shade Scarlet, I believe, and it was just a classic red. So if you guys want to do it with that color, you could go down that route, because I think that would look stunning. That was the idea I had in my head when I sat down to film this, but I couldn't find it, sadly, so we are going in with the lip liner by Jordana Cosmetics, which is very affordable. So if you guys are on a budget and want to create a nice Christmas look, this is a very affordable brand, especially for lip products. And this lip liner is in the shade Cabernet. And you know, you gotta touch up, make sure that everything looks good, and that is going to be it, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll see you next time.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side.